I'm very much a behind-the-scenes person, and I was surprised that somebody has noticed me and decided to nominate me for something so public and prestigious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are, from what I read about you, you're a director at Whitewater
Whitewater Hospital.
Yeah. Okay. What does a director do?
A director is one of the most senior positions just before partner. Basically, if you become a partner, you're an owner of a business. That's the highest level possible. And that's the usual structure for accountancy firms and also legal firms as well. So as a director, I'm in a very senior position, apart from the core work that I do in terms of providing, what I do is provide tax services on the tax side of our business to clients. I also act as a career coach to various people within the firm, because the firm encourages us to be diversified. So we have other roles apart from our core work that we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this Vlisco Women's Month, I think it's necessary. What's your take on that?
I think it's a great way to support and empower African women and reach a large group of them at the same time. Because what Vlisco Women's Month is doing is celebrating political, economic, and social achievements of women in various African countries. I think this time is 6 African countries. By profiling women who are successful, not all the women are the public. I think that the women are market women. If you look at their profiles on the website, some are market women, some have NGOs, some are doctors, and they are quietly doing their thing and developing people and just making a difference. So Vlisco Women's Month is profiling these people and encouraging other young women, other people, to see that we can actually achieve their goals and make a difference in society.
I believe one of the criteria, one of the reasons why people like you are nominated is because you are role models, for other young women. In which way specifically? You think you'll be a role model for?
I think the first thing is that I have risen quite high at a young age, and there are not many women in leadership positions in the firm in Ghana and even globally. PwC has a very strong diversity and inclusion program, and there are various programs within the firm in other countries and in Ghana as well, which help to support women at a leadership level. We notice that when we come into the firm, it's an even proportion, but women start to drop off as they go higher. And so that's probably one of the reasons I was nominated, and also for personal experiences. I was widowed at a very young age. And I had to widowed at a young age. I had to bring up my child on my own, and this is something that a lot of women struggle with. It's difficult to bounce back from something as devastating as that very early in your marriage. So these are things that I think Vlisco cared about. And also, I grew up with my sister who is physically disabled, and so I had to support her along the way. To me, this is normal, but I realized to other people this is something very significant. So I think these are some of the reasons why I was nominated.
I think your sister has been kind of a central part of your life, a key part of your life for a while, for quite a while.
Okay, let me put it this way. To me, she's just my sister, right? And she's physically disabled, but that doesn't make any difference to what she's been able to achieve in her life. So to me, she's just my sister, and I've been doing what is normal, i.e. supporting her as you would do a sister. But I realize that to other people who have not had the opportunity to grow up around disabled people, they see that as a very big event, the big thing. Wow, you grew up with a sister who is disabled, you guys, your life must have been so interesting, you must have sacrificed a lot. I don't see it that way. She's my sister. We fought, we made up, we didn't talk, we did all these things. But I had to do slightly different things, like maybe from when I was 4 or 5 years old. My sister used to be in a pushchair, and when we were in London and we had to go down the escalators, I had to help my mother carry it down the stairs. We remember what helped us and what helped us, and that's something that I would have to do. So there's a level of responsibility that was cultivated in me from a very young age.
So what's a typical day at the office is like? How is it?
I would say that in PwC there's no typical day. I can get into work, yes, I can get into work knowing that I have X amount of meetings and conference calls, and then things will cross my path, right? I need to help people, I need to review work from people, I may be called into meetings on an impromptu basis. Sometimes I have to make presentations and prepare for them. So that is why I like working at PwC. I like what I do because I have a varied experience on a daily basis, and no one day is the same. So it's very interesting.
You've been there for how long?
8.5 years, almost 9.
Almost 9. But this whole Vlisco month thing, I think it's to accentuate the fact that women need to be seen and recognized and all that. In your own personal perspective, how do you think the image of women and what they do in the society has changed or evolved over the last 10, 15 years or so?
I think women are getting bolder and actually pursuing careers that are not seen as the norm. So you see that there are more women who are pilots. I read about women pilots who are giving people medical assistance. I read about women who are in the metalworks industry. Okay, the women who've always been doctors and lawyers and so on. But the women are just getting bold and doing different things and starting their own businesses more and more and not being afraid to actually fail. They're taking risks, I think, a bit more. I think the awareness also comes with support, so their families are supporting them more. Where some girls were not allowed to go to school, that is changing, maybe as a result of also government policy as well. But people are realizing that women can actually contribute to national development. And I think that for a population that has more women than men, we need everybody to contribute, including disabled people. People who can do something need to do something, not just something else.
You relate to people.
I was 20. 2005.
But maybe just to tell me a lot of them
I was actually born in Lagos, Nigeria, and my father had a job with the United Nations, so we traveled a lot. So I grew up in lots of places. I grew up in a couple of Caribbean islands, Bermuda, Florida, Jamaica. I also had some part of my education in the UK, and I also lived in Northern Islands, which is near Madagascar, Seychelles. I was there for a while as well. And then I finally moved to Ghana in 1988 when I was 11. And then I started secondary school. I was there for 7 years, A-levels and A-levels. After A-levels, I went to England for my university, special academic exams, I started my career. That's what it is. Started my career for special academic. Okay, I know this as well.